Right, welcome everybody. ISBC Truth Channel. Right here on ISBC Truth, you can get this truth nowhere else on planet Earth or YouTube, but right here. You have come to the right place. So make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Become a subscriber. And there's a bell next to that subscribe button. Hit that bell so you'll be notified when we drop this breaking news on you. As well as there's another button. Some people call it a like button. Some people call it a thumbs up button. But what do you call it? Whatever you call that button that's called a like, that is look like a like button or a thumbs up button, hit it so that we can get this algorithm started, so we can get this truth out to the masses. So hit that like button. I'm your host. I'm your pastor, Mr. Michael Smith, and my co-host is
Sister Smith, baby.
Sister Smith, baby. And here we go with some more news. Big Doofball Shaq. That's what I call him. Big Doofball Shaq. That's what his name is. Big Doofball. You know what I'm saying? Because what he said was some doofy stuff. So let's go ahead and hear what the big doofball got to say. Go ahead, Sister Smith.
Shaquile's co-host in disbelief with his theory that Earth has more than one moon.
See, this is why ISBC Truth Channel is needed. Because he probably can get away with this if it wasn't for me and Sister Smith. So he leave his co-host in what, Sister Smith?
In disbelief.
In disbelief. Because Shaq said what?
Because he believes there's more than one moon.
Okay. You believe there's more than one moon, you big doofball. Let's go ahead and go into scriptures. Sister Smith, pull that first scripture.
Okay, the first scripture is Genesis 1, verse 16.
Remember that, doofball? Doofball, listen. Genesis chapter 1, verse 16, doofball. Genesis chapter 1, verse 16. Go ahead.
And God made two great lights.
Two great lights. Go ahead.
One greater light to rule the day.
One greater light to rule the day. That's called the sun, doofball. That's called the sun. Go ahead.
And the lesser light to rule the night.
And the lesser light to rule the night. That's called a moon, doofball. You know what I'm saying? Is it Sister Smith?
Yes.
Does it say lights, lesser lights, or greater lights with an S?
They have no S on the end of them.
They have no S on the end of them, doofball. Doofball. You hear me, doofball? You big doofy basketball player, you? Doofball. It's the sun and the moon. It's not the suns and the moons. Okay, doofball? Go ahead.
Just a minute. I'm going to
Okay, and we go into another scripture. We just pulled two scriptures here. There's many scriptures that explains, you know what I'm saying, that is one sun and one moon. There's many scriptures. But we just going to two. You know what I'm saying? We just gave you Genesis 1, verse 26. No, 1 for 16.
Yes.
Now we are going into
Joel 2, verse 31.
Joel 2, verse 31. Doofball, pay attention. Joel 2, verse 31. Go ahead.
The sun shall be turned into darkness.
It says the sun. It didn't say the suns. It said the sun, S-U-N, shall be turned into darkness, doofball. Go ahead.
And the moon with no S on the end.
And the moon, no S. And then the moon shall do what?
Before the moon into black.
Into blood. And the moon into blood. Before what?
Blood, yes.
Before what?
Before the greater and the terrible day of the Lord comes.
Exactly. And here's another thing, doofball. You remember how many eclipses that we've been having ever since, 2017? Ever since 2017, every time you turn around, there's an eclipse. Eclipse, black moon, blood moon, blood moon, blood moon. The sun is blacking out, this and that. That goes to show you while everybody is made at the signs of the heaven, like the scripture says in Jeremiah chapter 10, don't be dismayed at the signs of the heaven because the heathens are dismayed at them. Does this doofball, Shaquille O'Neal is a doofball. He is dismayed at the signs of the heavens. But we just gave you two scriptures. And let me tell you something, doofball. It's only one sun. It's only one moon, doofball. You know what I'm saying? I mean, is that's the only thing you can do is bounce a ball? You need to stick to bouncing balls. Stop trying to teach because you are a dum-dum, doofball. Let's down. Thank you for that, Sister Smith. Sister Smith, it's a damn shame, Sister Smith. You know what I'm saying? Sister Smith is smarter than you, doofball. Sister Smith, you knew that, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
See that? Sister Smith is smarter than this doofball who's supposed to got millions from bouncing a ball. Oh, doofball. You know what I'm saying? That's his new name. His new name is Doofball. D-U... D-U-F-F, doof, or duffball. Duffball or doofball, whatever you want to call it. That's his new name. Doofball Shaq. Go ahead.
Shaquille O'Neal, a legendary basketball player, sport analyst, and an entrepreneur, recently bewildered people when he said he thought the Earth had more than one moon. O'Neal recently shared his newest theory with fellow co-hosts Charles Barkley, Ernie Johnson, and Kenneth Smith during a segment of the TNT program Inside the NBA. It comes down to an incident where Shaq was driving and saw the moon on one side. And then 20 minutes later of driving onto no turn, saw the moon on the other side of him. The other day I was riding and the moon was on the left and I kept going straight, then making those turns, and about 20 minutes later, the moon was behind me. His co-host pushed
Sister
back.
Smith, somebody need to tap this doofball on the shoulder and tell this doofball to lay off the drugs. Lay off the drugs, doofball. You know what I'm saying? Now he's visioning that he got to see two moons. Damn paranoid idiot. Go ahead.
His co-host pushed back at his theory, but he doubled down. That was more than one moon.
I can hear him. I can hear him now, Sister Smith. Yeah, I think it's more than one moon. And you know what I'm saying? And I was driving and I see the moon in front of me. And then I looked back and I seen the moon in back of me. And I said, ooh. Let me go back and smoke some more weed so I can get more dumber. Because I'm Shaq. I'm a big doofball who used to play ball. You know what I'm saying? They call me Shaq. You know what I'm saying? When they should just call me, you know what I'm saying, a big doofball idiot. Big doofball idiot talking about there's two moons. Shut your mouth up. Go ahead.
He made weird comments before, so the reactions were quick to roll in, but not as quick as that second moon appeared. Some people actually tried to reply with an explanation that made sense. Let me see. I'm thinking there's no more.
Okay. Big doofball. I mean, even a baby will tell you, no, there's one moon, Daddy. Daddy, there's one moon. No, I think there's two moons. I was just looking at the moon outside. Then I looked into my backyard. I seen another moon. Idiot, that's the same moon.
Yep.
Lord, Lord, Lord. Shaq is a big doofball. You know what I'm saying? Shaq ain't got nothing else to do but, you know what I'm saying, star in Papa John's pizza commercials and damn be on his damn TNT podcast show. Anyway, thank you for that, Sister Smith.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Sister Smith,
Yes.
remind yourself never to watch Shaq. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? You know what I'm saying? Your IQ after watching Shaq will go down, 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 down. You know what I'm saying? After watching Shaq. You know what I'm saying? You will find yourself just as dumb as the day is old watching Shaq. Big 6 foot tall idiot. Anyway, thank you for tuning in, logging on to another edition of ISBC Truth Channel. Right here on ISBC Truth with your host, Pastor Michael Smith, and co-host,
Sister Smith, baby.
Sister Smith, baby. And if you are new to this channel, you just stumbled across the channel, if this is your first time here, stay a while. All you have to do is become a subscriber. Hit that subscribe button. Right next to that subscribe button is a bell. Hit that bell so that you can turn on all your notifications so you'll be notified when drops breaking news on you. And next to that is something that looks like a like button or a thumbs up button. Some people call it a like button. Some people call it a thumbs up button. But what do you call it? Whatever you call that button that look like a like or a thumbs up, hit it so that we can get this algorithm on and popping. Till next time. On to the next one.